Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nurlina binti Nur Azmi. My matrix number is AE190030.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Nurul Ruzana binti Abdullah, pelajar tahun 2 dari Fakulti Kejuruteraan Elektronik dan Elektronik.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sarifah Nukalisha binti Khalid. My matric number is AE190057.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Prof. Dr. Jiwa and my fellow friends. My name is Nur Dalia binti Azaman with matrix number AE190066. Today, I want to explain about problem statement and problem description of our project. Next, I will explain about the problem statement. As we know, nowadays people around the world become worried about the pandemic COVID-19. The patients that suffer from this virus will have difficulty to breathe, and this virus has been caused many deaths around the world. From this incident, the authorities have decided to urge the people to wear face masks in order to prevent this virus. The face mask must be exchanged frequently. But unfortunately, there are some people does not afford to buy face masks. From this situation, the unaffordable people just wear the same face mask every day, which can lead them to the infection. Next, I will explain about the problem description. From our project, we have identified 3 problems based on the face mask issue. We have found that from this issue, the pollution become increased due to the irresponsible people does not throw the mask in the right place. They just throw it on the road, into the river, and everywhere. Next, the daily cost also increased because people must change face mask frequently. They have to buy face masks every month in order to avoid the infection. For the unaffordable people, they does not have enough money to buy the face mask, so they just wear the same mask every day. This is very dangerous to them because they maybe can get the infection by using the same face mask.
Assalamualaikum and hello. I am Nurul Ruzana binti Abdullah will present to you about the cause and effect chain of disposable masks. Disposable masks cause increase of pollution. The promotion of mask wearing as a way to slow the spread of COVID-19 has led to an extraordinary increase in the production of disposable masks. Recent media reports they showing videos and photos of divers picking up masks and gloves littering waters around the French Riviera. This shows that the use of masks lead to increase of pollution. If historical data is a reliable indicator, it can be expected that around 75% of the used masks end up in landfills or floating in the sea. The UN Environment Programme (UNEP) has warned that if the large increase in medical waste, much of it made from the environmentally harmful single-use plastics, is not managed soundly, uncontrolled dumping could result. Next, the disposable masks give bad impact to people's health. Lots of people tend to throw away without carefully care the use of disposable masks. This action is very dangerous because the used mask should be removed using appropriate techniques. For example, do not touch the front, remove by pulling the elastic ear straps or laces from behind, and dispose immediately in infections waste bin. But Ignorant people will just throw away on the road and everywhere, just like other rubbish. This act will lead to spread of germs, microorganisms, bacteria, virus. It will attack people's health and cause dangerous disease. Next, I will present to you about the function analysis. We will tell you the component of the 3R mass machine. The first component is member card sensor. The second one is autoclave sterilizer. And the third one is cooler at the outer layer of the truck. For super system, the first one is truck, member card, and lastly is designated recycle bag. For component like membership card sensor, is used to sense membership card to allow the user to put the mask into the machine. Next is autoclave sterilizer. The heat delivered is used to kill microorganisms. And lastly is the cooler, which is to low temperature helps to slow bacterial and viral growth. For the super system, the truck is to make the collecting process of used masks easier, especially in the neighborhood area. Next, membership card is the card to access the machine and for the user information. And last but not least, the designated recycle bag is to ease user for packing the used mask and to ease the staff to differentiate the mask from user. And for your information, the designated recycle bag has the series number for every user.
Next one, I will present to you about the inventive principle. The first one is self-service. It is up to the user to join this operation or not, because the one who join this operation must abide the set time limit and there is no complaint at all. So the user need to sign up the declaration form and get the membership card before they can join this operation. Second one is periodic action. Work schedule need to be set for the employee and the truck driver, so it will prevent the poor quality of service. Schedule for the process of collecting the used face mask will be announced to the resident, so it will be easier for the consumer. The last one is feedback. Before, while and after the process of sterilization, the employee must do the cross-checking to prevent any worst situation from happening. It also applies at the process of collecting the used face mask to ensure no exchange occur.
For the S curve part, we will see the relationship between the number of COVID-19 cases and the number of recycled mask users. The table shows the changes number of COVID-19 cases and the number of recycled mask users from time to time. The data from the table shown was inserted into Microsoft Excel in order to find the S-curve. Based on the S-curve shown, the blue line indicates the number of COVID-19 cases, while the orange line represents the number of recycled mask users. From this S-curve, we can conclude that the more the number of recycled mask users wash their mask using 3R mask machine, the less the number of COVID-19 cases.
Next, I will present to you the solution by choice concept. The general problem is disposable masks cannot be worn twice. The specific problem are increased pollution on Earth, harmful to people's health, and increase of daily costs. This will lead to general solution, which is recycle, reuse, and reduce the disposable mask. And the specific solution is create and innovate 3R mask machine. The first problem is used disposable masks cannot be reused. So we come up with the solutions: autoclave sterilizer and advanced germ killer technologies are used to clean the mask in order to reuse the disposable mask. Secondly, dangerous microorganisms like germs, bacteria, and virus spread easily from used masks and will cause disease. So, the solution is 3R mask machines will collect the used masks to protect people and animal health. This action will protect our Mother Nature from polluted. The third one is the problem, which is buying a new mask increase in daily cost, especially for unaffordable family or people. We come up with the solutions, which is the mask can be used again in 8 days after being cleaned and sterilized. This action will decrease the daily cost of unaffordable family, people, or other users. And last but not least, the problem is used disposable masks cause increase in pollution. So the solution is the used mask will collect for cleaning and sterilization process in order to protect the nature and decrease the pollution.
For 3D modeling part, the application that we use are 3D modeling app in order to draw our prototype. The concept that we use in our prototype are laundry truck. The picture on the left shows the front view and the top view of our prototype. Next is the side view. The side view shows a 3R mask machine and the cooler, which located inside the truck. The cooler was placed at the outer part of 3R mask machine. This cooler have a low temperature, which helps to slow bacterial and viral growth. Lastly is the inside view. From the inside, we can see the 3R mask machine, which have a bottle-like shape. This bottle-like shape got a cap and its body part. For the body part is the place to put the designated bag before process to wash the mask started. For the cap is a autoclave sterilization, which got the heat that can deliver and it's used to kill microorganisms.